Welcome to Polyphenol Show. So this review will be with spoilers, so you'll be warned if you don't want to know about this that we're going to talk about of the movie on this video. So please go and watch it before and then you can come back. So I thought this was a good movie. It had a great beginning. The background story was touching with the family, a fake family, the children, Yelena and Natasha, that were on a mission with their parents, fake parents, by the way, Rachel Weisz and David Harbour. And they were escaping at the beginning after their mission being successful to infiltrate the US government to get to know the secrets of how they could control the will of the people. So then after that, I loved the way they showed how they were basically on the, I wouldn't say recruited, but they were forced to become super spies with this Red Room program, Black Widow program, and children from, girl children, being forced to that program as well from all parts of the world. So there was a big opening with the Florence Pugh as Yelena Belova, and her acting was really good. And when she basically was set free from this mind control from another Black Widow, and she took the serum to set free two other Black Widows as well. So Nat also escaping from the events of Civil War. There was a really good chemistry between Scarlett and Florence. There has to be said that there's no Robert Downey Jr. as Iron Man, nor Chris Evans as Captain America appearance. They do not show on this movie. So, but there's a big revealance. So Olga Kurilenko had a great acting as Taskmaster. They fooled us all. She was great, and on the corporal acting, she was great as well. So I didn't like the fact that they only talked about what happened in Budapest with Hawkeye and everything, how Nat was recruited and all other stuff, like memories from her childhood, and how Yelena was left behind while Nat became an Avenger. So I didn't like that. They should have done like flashbacks, but they didn't. Rachel Weisz, being the co-creator of the mind control of the Black Widows, it was it was kind of a good twist, I have to say, but it wasn't that as big as I thought. So the Red Room, that is another part that doesn't make sense because it's like a super secret program, and they have like facilities similar to the helicarriers. Well, not helicarriers, but they can float on the sky, and it's like, well, dude, how are you gonna actually hide from everyone if you are on the sky, and anyone can look for you on satellites? I mean, it doesn't make sense. But anyway, the fighting scenes between Taskmaster and Natasha, also with Red Guardian, I think they had more potential. They were not as great as I thought. The third act was convenient. The face mask, well, actually the mask used in our movies, so to impersonate someone else, it was convenient as well. So the final fights weren't as thrilling or great as I thought, but they were good. David Harbour and Rachel Weisz, they had a bigger potential, but they didn't have like too much character development, and their background was not like all set up. They were just like fillers on the movie, but okay. So it was entertaining, and we have to be on the post-credit scene. So Julia Dreyfus, well, while Yelena Belova is visiting Nat grave on Ohio, where they had this fake mission and they were pretending to be family. To be said, that was one of the happiest times of Natasha. That's why they say, but the movie didn't say so. But anyway, she was buried over there, and it seems like the grave was really well cared by Yelena, and she was visiting her, and Julia Dreyfus appeared, and it seems like they worked before with Yelena. So basically, Julia says to Yelena that, well, Yelena asked her for a raise on her next mission, and Julia says that she will have it with the next mission, that is to take down the man who supposedly was responsible for Nat's death, and that is Hawkeye. Now we know that is not true, because we saw Endgame, and it was Natasha who sacrificed for everyone, but Yelena wasn't there, and Julia says that well, it was Hawkeye's responsibility for Natasha's death. So I think this sets the ground for the Hawkeye series, right? And also, it seems like Julia just recruited Yelena, and it's not only the beginning, but I mean, this was the original post-credit scene that we were supposed to see before, because the Black Widow movie was going to be before the Falcon and Winter Soldier, but it didn't happen. So this is the beginning of either the Thunderbolts or the Dark Avengers, with US Agent on the team, and probably Baron Zemo as well, among Yelena Belova. So let me see what you think about the series. Down below. Please don't forget to subscribe, hit the bell button. I'm Paul. This was Paul Fandom. See you the next time.